Good day. The state television company of Western Armenia presents all the most important events of these days. Today's broadcast, a commemoration ceremony for the victims of Genocide of Armenians, will be held in Antibes. The historic Urfa Castle turned into a barn. Construction of a new highway continues in Artsakh. The United States is ready to engage, including as co-chair of Minsk Group. The United States has responded to Lavrov's statement. Cyprus, together with as our allies, we must destroy Turkey's plan to become a hegemonic force in the region. Today is the birthday of the great Armenian poet Hamo Sahyan. Kronberg Academy will host a lecture on the network of resistance and confrontation of atrocities today. Chairman of National Council of Western Armenia Armenak Abrahamyan, various House, members of National Association of Armenian Veterans and Supporters, members of the Association of Veterans and Armenian Resistance of France invite you to take part in a commemoration ceremony of the victims of the genocide committed against the Armenian people, which take place in the French city of Antibes. The event will take place on Thursday, April 21, 2022 at 11 a.m. with the participation of the Vice Mayor of Antibes, Jean Lepine, and Honorary Championship of Jean Leonotti. The address is Avenue du 11 Novembre 06600 Antibes. The ceremony will be held in accordance with the protocol. The historical fortress built presumably in the 2nd century in the Vernishir province of Urfa in Western Armenia is under threat of extinction. Although it was decided to be a protected area for a castle and its surroundings, there are no warning signs about this on the territory. Restoration works are not carried out in a castle and its surroundings. The walls are in danger of collapse. Despite all destruction, the castle retains its luxury. There are many caves, rock tombs and reservoirs around the castle, as well as ancient settlements. Some of approximately 300 large and small caves have been closed with doors and are being used as a barn. Inside the main entrance there is a large cave, which will many historical buildings turn out to be the target of treasure hunters. Only the columns in the upper part of the cave have been preserved, which are partially destroyed. Construction works continue in Artsakh on a highway from Nerkin-Horatakh-Chankatagh section to the highway. This is reported by the Facebook page of Ministry of Urban Development of the Republic of Artsakh. In the Martagerd region, construction work continues on the new 27-kilometer highway from Nerkin-Horatakh-Chankatagh section to the highway. This part will shorten the Martagerd-Stepanakert highway by about 24 kilometers. The highway is planned to be put into operation by the end of the year. As the U.S. Embassy in Armenia informed Armenian press in response to the format of OSCE Minsk Group co-chairmanship, we welcomed the meeting of Prime Minister Pashinyan and President Aliyev in Brussels on April 6, including a positive step towards the preparation of peace talks and formation of a bilateral commission on border delimitation. According to him, the policy of government of Republic of Armenia and state targeting programs are aimed at integrating persons with disabilities into society. As the Secretary of State noted during telephone conversations with the heads of two countries on April 5, we continue to encourage the continuation of peace talks between Armenia and Azerbaijan and confirm that the United States is ready to participate in a bilateral format and with like-minded people, including as co-chair of OSCE Minsk Group, to help those countries achieve a long-term and comprehensive peace. The government of Republic of Cyprus seeks to prevent the sale of EU arms to Turkey. This issue was presented to the Commission of Foreign Relations of the Parliament of Cyprus by a member of ruling Democratic Union, Haris Georgiadis. Turkey has become a major arms exporter and also has the ability to produce weapons immediately. Turkey is a country that undermines stability and security in the region, and without illusions we must, using our contacts with the parliament of countries outside the EU, make it difficult for Turkey to turn into a hegemonic force based primarily on its military power, Georgiadis said. Earlier in 2020, Cyprus, together with Greece and France, called on EU to impose an arms embargo on Turkey. The bloc rejected their proposal. Hamo Sahyan was born in the village of Loris, Syunik region. In 1937, graduated from Baku's two-year Armenian Pedagogical Institute. He participated in a great patriotic war. He has worked in a number of newspapers and magazines. In 1967, he was the chief writer of literary newspaper. Hamo Sahyan's poems have been published since the 13th, but he received universal recognition thanks to the poem Narian Dalar Barti, written at the front, which is characterized by an emotional outburst first and a immediacy of longing the country of Armenia. Hamo Sahyan's first book, a collection of poems on the age of Orotan, was published in 1946. In 1972, Hamo Sahyan's collection, Open Sesame, was published, for which he was awarded a state prize in 1975. He translated works of Pushkin, Yesenin, Lorca, and some other poets. In 1998, a collection of unpublished poems of Hamo Sahyan, Don't Leave Me Without Intention, was published posthumously. He was awarded a number of state orders. He died on July 17, 1993 in Yerevan. On April 14, 2014, on the occasion of the poet's 100th birthday, a house museum was opened in his native village of Lori. On Wednesday, April 20, Columbia University lecturer and Library of Congress specialist Khachik Muradian will deliver a speech to be held by Kronberg Academy under the title Resistant Vertical Confrontation with Authorities Today. More than a century has passed since the exploitation, deportment, and extermination of 1.5 million Armenians. Nevertheless, we are still struggling with mass violence and war crimes on the continent. We are approaching the day of remembrance of the victims of genocide committed against Armenians on April 24. In his speech, Khachik Muradian will talk about the history and legacy of the secret network of rebels of documenting and opposing the genocide carried out against the Armenians. In 2020, Khachik Muradian received a grant from Columbia University's Humanitarian War and Peace Initiative. Now musical part, Levon Madoyan, Otaramai Champeki Vara. The full version of this video is available on Western Armenia's YouTube channel. This was all for today. Goodbye.